welcome everyone to another episode, and hopefully this one fucking works, of BTR. I'm Retro Relapse, aka Fernando. This is Randizzle, aka Randy, who doesn't know how to fucking unmute us. And here we are on another Thursday Bell to Bell, which I said right the fucking first time when you saw me miming me, getting all happy. It's Bell to Bell, baby, and here we are. And son of a bitch, here we are.
Here we are. You know, hey. Well, if you watched last Tuesday's or this past Tuesday's episode, the audio was off. Well, like I was telling Fern just a second ago, I don't know what I'm doing.
Obviously.
So the audio was picking up from the camera instead of the mic that's in between us. That should have been. It has the clearest audio, and yeah. So this one should be a lot better, and I'm gonna be pushing buttons again because it's funny. Yeah. So, but there's a lot of wrestling that went on. Did you happen to watch Dynamite yesterday?
You know what? Before we do anything else, gotta give a strong shout out to our boy Gio, who's up in the chat. What to do, Gio? Nice to see you here on a Thursday night with us, brother.
Gio's in the chat?
Gio's watching. He's on the viewer
what's
list.
up, Gio?
Yeah. I always like watching to see who's on there. I did get to catch some of Dynamite, and I mean it's a go home show because we have this Sunday is
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door in England, London, England.
Bro, you know, I was, you know, skeptical about this MJF cashing in his contract, but they made a fucking segment about it, and he convinced Hangman, Drew Means, unbeknownst to myself, that he shouldn't have to use his contract, but just be granted a match. Mm-hmm. And however he did it, Hangman agreed. And then, you know, I mean, I didn't see what happened. I don't know if you saw what happened.
So what happened was last week, the week prior is Dynamite. They had the little, they had their promo in the middle of the ring. Hangman believed and felt that he got the upper hand by getting MJF to say, you know what, just get him that riled up enough. I am going to sign my contract. I'm going to turn it in. I'm cashing it in. And we're going to fight at Forbidden Door. Ha 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 ha. Well, Hangman's like, well, I got the last laugh, dummy, because I made you sign your contract. At the end of Dynamite, if you made it all the way to the very end, MJF goes and attacks Hangman in the parking lot and beats the shit out of him. And cut. There you go. And then here it is, the intro. This Dynamite, or not the intro, but here it is into the episode because who opened the show? Daniel Bryan opened the show. Mm-hmm. Because they were in
Scotland.
There you go, Scotland. Daniel Bryan comes out. Death Riders are in the ring, and they have their whole ordeal that's going on because they have their big matches coming up. What's his name came out? MJF came out first? No. It wasn't MJF. It was Hangman came out, and he basically just came out calling out MJF for beating him up, you know, at the end of the episode last week in the park garage. And MJF says, you know what? No, I'm not going to. They told him, you cannot, if you want to talk to MJF, you cannot leave the ring until the segment is over. Until he's done talking is when he can do that. Well, they show a video, or he's on the screen. They have a live camera in the back, and it's not only is it him, it's Ricochet and Gates of Agony. Yeah. And they have Mark Briscoe tied up, and that's where MJF makes his demands. But before he makes his demands, he makes his demands first, and then he gets Mark Briscoe, and fucking Mark, and covers him in gasoline, and they're getting ready to put him on fire, but they want Hangman to accept his terms, and he had 3 terms. Number 1, did you hear what happened on those terms?
Yeah, grant me the match. Grant me the match without me having to use my contract. Mm-hmm. What was
the title can still change, no DQ.
No, okay. I don't. They were yelling at so much shit. I'm trying to catch that.
And what else? There's no DQ.
He doesn't have to use his contract.
Anything goes, and the belt can still change, no DQ. So he can fucking knock him out with a fucking car, and the belt will still change. So there's no disqualification.
Is you think this is the stipulation that AEW is trying to push so MJF can have the belt? Because we did talk about heels going into the fall are always far better than faces going into the fall because you need to chase, right? No face is gonna chase the heel, and we saw the mistake that happened there with who was fucking when Thunder Rosa was champion. She was calling out other wrestlers, and it didn't feel right? Mm-hmm. It didn't feel right because you, as a champ, you don't call other fucking wrestlers out. Wrestlers call you out. So I'm just curious on, do you think this is the chance that they're gonna take the belt off of Hangman? Is this a guarantee? Because this isn't one of the bigger pay-per-views for AEW. It is Forbidden Door, and they've been doing it since the beginning. I'm just curious.
I honestly think Hangman's going to win it. MJF still has the contract. And when they go to All Out, he's going to cash in on it and use it like Money in the Bank. Because he's mad because he didn't win. Even though he put everything in his
favor.
Right. That he did not get what he wanted out of that match. So I believe that Hangman's going to win over there in Forbidden Door. They're going to give a good hoorah. And it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath match. They're going to do all kinds of stupid things.
Does Ricochet and the Gates going to get involved?
Yes, they do. Yes, they
do. At Forbidden Door or at next time? Because now this is essentially this group is the new Hurt Syndicate for MJF since Hurt Syndicate fucked them over. But now he's the main star, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. I'm just curious on how that works out because MJF will always say it.
And you know it.
So I'm just curious if he pulls out all the stops to win it this time.
Someone who's better than us and we know it is Gio because he's going to go on his channel right now and go play some games. So shout out to Gio. Jump on his chat. Go give him some biddy love. And
GeoX go.
You already know we're drinking up one for you tonight, bruh. But yes, that is his makeshift little group that he's kind of toting around because basically they're just guns for hire, right? And they have nothing really going on storyline wise that they're able to use them to help MJF since he don't have the Hurt Syndicate anymore.
Yeah, which was a storyline that it honestly had no real great start. It was a nice build up, and then it had the weirdest ending to it, right? Like there was no match between anybody, there was no beating them up. They just kind of gave them a thumbs down and then went their separate ways. And obviously you can see why, because within Dynamite, you found out that FTR did fight against Brodito, and
it was a finals.
It hit his time limit, so now it's a 3-way dance for the Hurt Syndicate's fucking.
It was a finals because they had a tournament going on to see who was going to get the next shot at the titles. Well, it ended up being a very long match that it went all the way to the time limit. It was at 30 or 60?
20.
30.
It was 20.
It was 20? I thought it was
20
30.
20-minute time limit.
All I know is there was 3 commercial breaks I had to fast forward through on some of the shit just because I was trying to catch up to most of it before I went to bed. And at the very end, they said they called the time limit. Somebody, Dax was trying to get somebody on the outside, and they moved, and he went through a table, and then the bell rang because time was up. Bandito was trying to do his finisher on Cash, and he still did it, but they couldn't do the pin. The ref's like, no, dude, fucking time's up, get out of here. So
yeah. Tony Khan made the match instantly, of course, because he's obviously at the helm.
Yep.
And
it's a 3-way dance.
Tony Schiavone announced it right there.
No, it wasn't Tony. It was the ring girl, the ring announcer. She announced it because
that match.
She was doing the whole headphones thing.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that match is for Forbidden Door, and you need to spice it up because the Hurt Syndicate hasn't fought anyone of any caliber really. Like they've been fighting a bunch of random people. There was no real caliber, and now having FTR and this new hot tag team of Brodito. And they're doing really good. I'd like to see Brodito have the belts and Bandito can be a double champion. That'd be nice. Why not, right? Why not? Yep. And Brody King can finally have some fucking gold because I haven't seen him with gold at all since he had the Trios Championship.
Who?
Brody King.
Oh, Brody King, yeah.
It's been a minute. He had the Trio Champion when Malachi Black was still there. Malachi Black hasn't been there
for a hot minute.
So.
And you can tell they're really investing stock into Brody King because they've shown him since then about every week on TV.
Every episode. I think he comes on Dynamite and Collision. Ever since Buddy Murphy got hurt, they realized this like, dude, well, fuck it, Brody King's here. Let's see if I can push this motherfucker. And he's teamed up with the Conglomerate. He's teamed up with Kenny Omega, Torres Strickland, and Ospreay. He teamed up with Ospreay, and now he's teamed with Bandito, and now they're Brodito, and they have a cool, funny name. Why not, dude?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I'm in for the gimmick.
So can you pull up the card?
You fucking Mark.
Yeah,
fucking Mark.
Wrong one.
Bring that speaker a little closer because it doesn't look like it's hitting on the mic.
It's on there.
Oh, okay.
It's on there.
Okay. If it's going out loud and clear, then we're good.
It's tied into the system.
Okay, there you go. Sorry, I have my Disney Plus fucking thing on my phone that's saying, buy me.
You just made the list!
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so let's go to our unofficial sponsors and see if they have the card pulled up here for us. No, it's Coca-Cola. What the hell? That was an ad.
Oh my God!
Where are you? So we got events. What? AEW pay-per-view schedule.
What?
We're loading. What date is it?
Yeah!
They had to do it.
If you didn't catch the Tuesday show, this guy's just going nuts with that. I'm pretty sure you heard that more than us.
Woo!
I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Yep.
Damn!
Yeah, exactly. Damn. All right, Forbidden Door.
You fucking Mark!
Okay, so it looks like they've got more updated now.
Okay, finally. I mean, the fucking card is this week, so. You need to do? Oh, I didn't play it.
Listen, I get it! Part down, bro!
Well, he's fine this weekend.
Yes, he is. So most of this is right. We're going to have to kind of update some of this stuff that's going on here. So okay. So we got the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. It's the Hurt Syndicate, and it says Eliminator Tournament winners. And those tournament winners are both teams that were fighting for it.
You son of a bitch!
I'm going to push it for everyone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm watching on stream to give y'all a shout out. That's what's up.
Nice.
G-Yo.
That's what's up, G-Yo.
So we already know the tournament. Both teams that were in the tournament are going on, Brodito and FTR. So it's gonna be a banger. Next one here has a TBD on it, but we figured out who it is. So it's Mercedes Moné versus Persephone.
Persephone. It's Persephone. Someone from Stardom, someone from CMLL, and fucking the girl that just came in, Ospreay's wife.
And one more. There's four.
The girl from CMLL.
Yeah, the Spanish
girl from Spanish. The girl from Stardom.
Mm-hmm.
And then her.
Persephone.
Go fuck yourself!
Going for the TBS Championship. So now that we have this match with the fatal four-way, do we see this going to Mercedes losing a belt finally?
I think ideally, it's cool that you have 8 belts, and that's a fucking fantastic run, and you did the build-up for All Out, or All In. And I think you lose this one either now or All Out, and you start losing the belts consistently, because she has been making her appearances at Rev Pro. She has been making her appearances at CMLL. So Mercedes Moné is running the gauntlet. She is, and she might be spreading herself thin, but obviously she's the champ. But I think it's time for her to start losing these belts. She has a lot of belts on TV, and they've been doing a good AEW's been doing a good partnership with all these other companies, because Mercedes Moné is holding all these fucking belts and having them on TV all fucking week, every week. Now it's time to fucking start, losing them up a little bit. It's just time.
Okay. I agree. So if she loses it, who you putting it on?
I mean, you're putting it on Ospreay's fucking wife, honestly. So, you will respect my authority!
Bruv. That's right, bruv. So we got that one out of the way. Another match on the card: Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian with Mother Wayne in tow.
Well, Nick Wayne is hurt.
Yep, we found out yesterday on Dynamite that Nick Wayne is hurt. He cut a promo at his home gym school ring.
What?
Yep. And basically said, I've got someone else in my place. I've got a broken foot. I'm going to be out for some weeks. So we're still having...
You're fired!
You're fired. And...
Is it Hook? Because the spotlight popped up. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that? The fucking bad signal, Hook signal popped up. And I know he's not a bad guy, but it wouldn't be bad for him to go heel.
But it's not him. Did you see who it was?
I did not see who it was.
Really? You didn't get to see who it was?
I did not see who it was.
So it went on a little bit longer. Kip Sabian said some words, and then you hear the music come on or whatever, little scary music, and out comes Kill Switch, who we haven't seen in over a year.
Luchasaurus, huh?
Kill Switch comes out to the ring. He it's him and Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian comes around the other side. Christian goes after Kip. Luchasaurus goes after Cope, hits him with a chokeslam. Then
Damn!
Christian and Kill Switch look at each other, and it looks like he kind of like backs away, like, no, dude, like, that's my dad. I can't do that to him. That's the guy who... And then he turned around and he said, nah, and he grabbed him and he chokeslammed Christian also. So he is no longer under his spell or whatever you want to call it. So it really is Kill Switch and Kip Sabian going after them.
And that's a good thing because you knew that was the whole storyline. There was a build-up, right? Because Christian Cage claimed that he was the TNT champion when Luchasaurus Kill Switch was the champion. Mm-hmm. You knew it was only a matter of time that in the abusive family, the biggest son's eventually going to turn on the dad.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately for Kill Switch, he had some health problems, right? Where he passed out in the hotel room or walking up the stairs or some shit like that. So he's been out for how many months?
Oh.
He's been out for a couple of months.
Kip Sabian didn't say shit. It was after Nick Wayne's promo, they showed Luchasaurus Kill Switch in a hospital bed, basically just in his undies and the mask on and stuff. And then they show like he's got this IV and they got this stuff and they're pouring stuff in the IV and stuff. And then he gets up and yells. And then the lights hit, the music went out, and he comes out to a song and shit.
Yeah!
I don't know his music.
It has like a weird, like, I don't know, like killer vibe.
Like
kinda.
Michael Myers? Ding, 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 ding. Okay.
Something like that,
Something along those lines?
Or it's still like Jurassic-y. It's still like, Jurassic World shit. But it had like a weird, like, in the beginning, like, it's like a killer.
I got you.
It's weird. It's like fucking that Meeper Muppet Baby just fucking being thrown against the mic, and you better sing, yeah, like that shit.
You fucking mark!
Pretty much. Next match on the card here, the AEW TNT Championship is on the line. Kyle Fletcher is fighting Hiromu Takahashi. Bless you.
What?
I like Kyle Fletcher as new TNT champion. Obviously, I would love to have seen him fight Adam Cole and take it off of him. But when they last fought, Adam Cole beat him. Obviously, he got hurt. Mm-hmm. They gave it to Dustin Rhodes because it's a great moment in AEW All In Dallas. And obviously, he's a fucking legend. But he had to go away because he needed double knee surgery. Mm-hmm. And you knew it was the next person, the rising star of AEW right now. If it's not Ospreay, it's fucking Kyle Fletcher. Mm-hmm. I'm not too familiar with this New Japan wrestler,
Hiromu Takahashi.
I'm not too familiar with him. So obviously he's one of the big stars. So I'm almost positive that Kyle Fletcher's gonna make light work of him because he's also part of Don Callis family, and the Don Callis family runs deep.
Yes,
they don't run with one. They don't run with two. They have fucking Lance Archer. They fucking have Take a Shitta. They have fucking Josh Alexander. They have Roppongi Vice. They have fucking Echiseto. You're fucking that's six people plus Don Callis, who's a fucking snake, and they kind of have Okada, because Okada's kind of been hanging around with Don Callis. So I'm almost positive Kyle Fletcher wins this one, and it's just, it's still it's a New Japan AEW show, but it's still an AEW show.
And my fun fact, you mentioned Lance Archer. He is being announced for the local wrestling here in San Antonio, Texas, RCW, as the one of the inductees for their Hall of Fame in September.
He is from Texas, and he does
Hearn, Texas,
and he actually is
Shout
crazy.
out.
It's crazy enough that him and fucking what is the fucking Swolverine? What's his name? Brian Cage. Brian Cage. They live in Austin, and they do a lot of shit with the Spurs.
Yeah.
So I've seen Lance Hoyt, was his real name, right? Lance Archer, and fucking Brian Cage do a bunch
That's his real name.
Yeah, doing a bunch of free signings, during the Spurs games in Austin, and it's cool because it's a good promotion for AEW. And I knew that he was from Hearn, Texas. I didn't know that Brian Cage lived here also, so it's pretty badass. That him, I mean, there's a lot of Texas boys, right? You have fucking Mark Henry, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, Ricky Starks, fucking
Ricky
those
Stank.
Ricky Stanks. Those two guys.
Bill Goldberg.
The Ass Boys live here too. So there's
Where are they at?
They are up in Houston or no, Arlington. Dallas,
Yep.
Yeah. So
Don't forget about Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg lives here too, right? Huh?
Bill Goldberg's in Bernie.
That's right. He is in Bernie.
You want to know something about Bill Goldberg? You'll never get past Bill Goldberg. You can't beat Bret the Hitman Hart.
Why you can just call him Goldberg. No.
Bill Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg knows when Bill Goldberg's been done bad things because Bill Goldberg is Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah, he fucking ruined your career. You ruined your career.
I every time I see that damn promo pop up on my social media, I love what Bill Goldberg, and there's nothing Bill Goldberg, and there's nothing you can do about a Bill Goldberg. I was like, damn, when you have that much heat and hate for somebody,
He did ruin your
constantly
career.
calling them their government name, knowing that you have an alias in wrestling, Bill Goldberg. Goldberg.
I mean, everybody knows his name is Bill Goldberg, but the fact that he fucking enunciates every fucking syllable in that fucking thing.
Bill Goldberg.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh,
You're
man.
a fucking living legend. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You're one of the few living legends, so.
All right, let's keep going with the card. The AEW Unified Championship, Kazuchika Okada versus Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana in tow. And this is under rules. Okada is the champ, and Swerve's trying to take the belt.
We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. You feel like Okada's just not going to lose that belt.
Not yet.
And I think this is a good mid-card belt because Okada's been holding on for it for a while. Or the Continental. And now he's unified. That it wouldn't be a bad idea to take it off of Okada for him to run with mid-card and defend it. I feel like, and this is the reason why I see it that way. I wasn't a fan of Orange Cassidy. You know that. I'm not a fan of Darby Allin. But when they held the TNT Championship, they fucking defended it. When Orange Cassidy held the fucking International Championship, he defended it and put on bangers. I'm not even fucking fans of them, but they put on bangers. So I feel like if you put the belt on Swerve, you might see it on TV more. He might be defending it more consistently than Okada because Okada's going back and forth to Japan with his family. Just like Ospreay keeps on going back and forth to the UK. Like, ask Pac how that worked out for him. Ask Drew McIntyre because he forgot his passport in the US and he fucking went to Scotland and couldn't come back. Sheamus was making fun of him last week about, how do you fucking forget your passport? So, like, I think, like, so if I would like to see Swerve win it because Swerve could possibly, if they run that route, defend it more often. And that's what that championship needs. That's a workhorse championship.
He is an EVP.
True. And as I'm saying, like, he is a workhorse champion. It is a workhorse championship. Like, why wouldn't they put it on him who's literally trying to claw his way back to the fucking main event? So, you just put him a fucking mid-card belt, let him run with it. Obviously, Ospreay's still hurt. Maybe they fight for that belt. It's unified. Maybe he fights for a TNT championship. Who's the TNT champion right now? Kyle Fletcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have Okada. So two bad guys. It is the summer. It is the fall. So very good possibility you could go into it like that. But I think it's time for a change. We saw some belts change last week in AAA.
I am not a nugget.
There you go.
It's time for a
change.
And I am not a nugget.
I think it's time for a change, and I hope Ricochet. I not Ricochet. Swerve wins it. That's my take.
Black enough.
Huh?
Black enough.
Woo!
Next match on the card, AEW Women's World Championship, timeless Toni Storm. Champ. She's not there yet. She's almost there.
This Saturday would be 1,000 days.
Did they announce that?
They announced that on Dynamite.
Nice.
So 1,000 days is the forever Ring of Honor champ. If they're smart, they'll let her break Roman Reigns' record.
Oh
If
yeah.
they're smart, right? Because Ring of Honor, she can be a double champ, a legit double champ, and bring prestige to Ring of Honor. Maybe get a TV deal for them at some point, you know, because they're behind a paywall, and she's doing great things behind a paywall. But a paywall, it's so niche because you have to want to watch. Yeah, you have to want to watch Ring of Honor to fucking pay for it. Yep. Compared to if it was like on Max, right? If it was on Max, they get to watch AEW and Ring of Honor. I'd prefer that. So, I think, will she win? No. Toni Storm still reigns until All Out.
I love to see Athena take it. I would love to see.
I would love to see it happen, but Toni Storm is so hot right now. I think the next real big pay-per-view is All Out in October. And now that they know that fucking WWE is trying to fucking underhand them.
September.
It's in September. So now that you know that WWE is trying to underhand them with fucking WrestlePalooza and ESPN, are you turned off that you have to buy ESPN?
Yes.
Okay, so what are you going to do? Start watching AEW a little more probably, right? So that's what they're betting on. That's when Toni Storm loses that fucking championship. That's what I would do. I'm going to bet on how frustrated wrestling fans are with WWE because they have to pay for another streaming service, that I'm going to give them something that, yes, you have to pay, but I'm going to give you fucking 6 hours of action for $60. That's $10 an hour. I'll fucking pay for that. You get my logic? So I think that's just the only way to counter it, because you're going to put John Cena versus Logan Paul or Brock Lesnar on that fucking match. You got to fucking bring the heat. Start making belts move.
Speaking of, and I'm gonna fucking take a little right curve for a minute here.
What?
With WWE and what they have going on, did you happen to catch Slammiversary on TNA yesterday?
For free? That's coming out today as well?
It was live yesterday for free on any place that shows TNA. It was Tubi, Plex, Roku,
YouTube,
Samsung,
Roku TV,
Samsung Plus app,
LG channels, pretty much everywhere.
And anybody that has the TNA app on their TV and anywhere that shows TNA, everyone was showing it for free for 48 hours. So it was live, and you get the playback constantly for another day, 48 hours. That was on purpose. That was on fucking purpose to go in line with Dynamite that was going on at the same time.
And why are they doing that?
How do you let a pay-per-view of their caliber, they had some pretty good matches on, go for free against the go-home show to the paid pay-per-view that's coming this weekend?
Why else do you do that? Because they're trying to sell TNA to fucking WWE, and WWE wants it on fucking Peacock. If they're moving away from Peacock, and did you read that fucking new stipulation? WWE already fulfilled their agreement for their pay-per-views for fucking Peacock. So although they already fulfilled them, they still asked them if it was okay to start moving all their fucking PLEs to ESPN. And that is a done deal. It starts September with WrestlePalooza. You're going to get WrestlePalooza, Survivor Series, and something else. I forgot what the other big pay-per-view is at the time. Clash. Is that Clash? Yeah, it is Clash. Is it?
Paris is not.
No, it's this coming. It's at the end of the month. Yeah, it's actually that one. So, you're doing that, and it says that the agreement was that yes, we're going to move our PLEs. They're still going to have a library, but they're agreeing to giving them new main roster television. That means there's a new show coming out for WWE. If they buy TNA,
main roster show.
If they buy TNA, that is a main roster thing. If they buy TNA, that's a main roster thing on fucking NBC. I'm just saying they're testing the waters, giving it for free for everybody so they can get eyes, so they can skew the numbers. So when they show fucking Peacock and say, "Hey, look, here it is. We're gonna put TNA in your fucking TV," and you look at the numbers and you just fucking look at the analytics for this week or last week. Fuck, they did numbers out the fucking ass. Well, yeah, I skewed them, but hey, you got fucking TNA and they have a partnership with WWE, or maybe they get owned by WWE. Dude, I mean, it's a fucking. They're playing chess. Why? Unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
It is unnecessary. I love competition, but it's not competition when you're chopping the fucking legs of the fucking people in front of you. Like you're just. It's like someone trying to reach up and you just keep on pushing them down.
Mm-hmm.
What for? AEW is its own thing. The AEW fans, unlike maybe people like us who watch both, AEW fans watch AEW, and WWE fans watch WWE.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to fucking say, "Oh, fuck these guys." They don't even watch your program. So the more you do that, the more you're fucking embedding them to fucking love AEW more anyway. So what's the fucking big deal?
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that thank you. And that was the rant of the day. Son of a bitch. Push a button.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, well, that works too.
Where is that? Right over.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
So back to the card, and apparently Randy is going to get the ESPN network.
Already got it.
Okay, so be it as it may. The next match on the card.
Oh, we froze. Why did we freeze for?
I don't know.
We're still running. Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
I pointed to my shirt.
Yeah, The Rock froze your fucking podcast.
The Rock hates them kids too.
Yep. Yeah, he does. So the next match on the card.
Go on.
IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Zack Sabre Jr., the champ, versus Nigel McGuinness, who won the 4-way last week on Collision.
Oh, well, Danny Garcia didn't cost him the fucking match because he beat Danny Garcia. Who else was in that match? Danny Garcia. It was a 4-way match. He ended up winning.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked him to be in his corner. Well, I'm pretty sure Danny Garcia's going to go heel because he's tired of being the good guy.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
I like the fact that they brought Nigel McGuinness into this. It's hometown hero. He is from overseas, That's cool. Zack Sabre Jr. overseas.
I didn't know he was a heavyweight champion. That's wild.
He's been holding a heavyweight championship because they need somebody with a name. He was holding the TV title, I think, was for a good while.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was still holding. And obviously, AEW has fucking picked clean New Japan.
Thank you. I was like, why is he the heavyweight champion?
They fucking picked
because
clean.
they got nobody right now. Nobody with the name. Zack Sabre is the only one that's not from Japan.
That's not old.
A Japanese name, household name that is holding the belt and holding it. I think is Finley still over there? David Finley? I don't know. I know they were trying to run some kind of whatever Bullet Club mess is left over there is just gone. You know what's crazy? Little side turn mini rant thing. Shout out Chase Owens, man. Chase Owens was one of the guys. He wasn't a founder, but he's been in Bullet Club for a very long time. He fights locally. He hails out of San Antonio. He's been fighting in on and off RCW, on and off Hybrid School of Wrestling, on and off United 2-0. And I saw him I think the past 2 shows I've been out to, I think he wrestled, if I'm not mistaken, or he's wrestling one this weekend and one last month. Regardless, he's going under a new moniker as like a random cowboy, not like Hangman, but more like I guess like a bandit per se. Like he's
Bandito?
going. Well, no, that's Spanish, but he's going. I mean, Texas Bandit, like that kind of character. And I mean, it's cool. It fits. He's keeping Texas true. Awesome. He's a bad guy cowboy, but damn, that sucks, dude. Because he heavily wearing his Bullet Club stuff everywhere. He still supported it. He had the Bullet Club.
He was at that show I went to, right?
Yes, he was.
That was it. Okay.
Yes,
you're right. He's a big fucking dude.
Yes, he is. And he can wrestle. He can wrestle like the best of them. He carried the theme song, gestures and everything. And now it's like, I don't know if he left or they left him, but there wasn't much left behind anyway. So
well, they're talking about, to interject into your rant, they're talking about WWE buying New Japan because AEW has picked them clean. and Tanahashi, the fucking president, he knows that they don't got much left, but it's such a staple in a lot of WWE Hall of Famer careers. It really is that they might buy them out. And yes, they won't buy everyone's contract out, but they might just fucking build a fucking thing and push back Kairi, Shinsuke, and Asuka to go back to kind of rebuild and have it as a farm system for overseas.
It wouldn't make sense knowing that they have New Japan Strong here in America that's heavily pushed by AEW.
Right now. Because the New Japan the New Japan Strong wrestlers here in the dojo in California are like people like that guy Knight that's with Jet Speed, right? Like they're all young boys. They're very young, so they're all indie stars essentially. They're like that's New Japan's WWE.
But doesn't Mercedes
program.
have the women's belt?
The Strong Japan, yeah. Right now, right now. That's what I'm saying. But things can fucking change real quick when you fucking start buying people out. But they might buy out New Japan because they're fucking bleeding money. They don't have any stars. They don't have the Bullet Club. All their big stars like Okada, Ospreay, Omega, they're all in AEW now. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it's a partnership, AEW has benefited greatly because they fucking just cherry picked all their stars.
Yeah.
Which everyone does. WWE does that with TNA. They fucking cherry picked who they wanted. So it's just, I think they might buy him out within the next year. So be prepared for that one too.
Back on the card, I'm ready to see Zack Sabre Jr. put on a clinic. But since you mentioned New Japan and into deep diving into it, the ace and the owner, Hiroshi Tanahashi, is fighting on the card.
Mm-hmm. Which is weird.
Did you watch Dynamite yesterday and see the run-in?
I didn't see the run-in.
Okay. So they were doing all this stuff with who's on this card. It's a lights out steel cage match on the card. Death Riders versus the Golden Lovers and all these extra people, right?
Darby. And,
so you've got Gabe Kidd, you've got the Young Bucks, you got Moxley and Claudio. Yesterday on Dynamite, they had a 3-on-3 as Jet Speed and somebody else versus Moxley, Claudio. Or I think it was or just Jet Speed versus them. Regardless, chaos ensues afterwards because they're getting ready for their big match. So they bring all the people out. Gabe Kidd brings a few people with him. So there was like 4 of them. At one point, somebody came out with the body bag. And they thought it was Mina Shafir because I forgot who was in it. Ospreay grabbed her and then ran to the back with her. And somebody else came out with the bag and they thought it was fucking Marina in the body bag. It ended up being Darby. And Darby goes and starts beating people up. They're doing all this stuff. They go back into the ring. They look like they're going to hurt Darby and somebody else or whatever. And then the music hits. And it's, oh shit, it's Hiroshi Tanahashi. I have to look at the name because I can't fucking pronounce or remember it. And here comes Tanahashi. Instead of doing the proper run-in, if you have a jacket, you just throw it off and you just fucking into the ring. He stands there waiting for his applause, looking around, slowly takes off his jacket, and then he makes his way into the ring. He might as well have been doing this.
Well, he's also bow-legged like a motherfucker.
Here, let me get there. Fuck. Spoiler alert. He's doing his stupid dance. He might as well be doing the Jeff Hardy dance because he should have just ran in there. But instead, it's not that he's bow-legged. I think he's hurt himself so bad that he didn't run. He slowly walked with his fucking arched back or weird back, like almost like Matt Hardy.
He's bow-legged. He's bow-legged like a motherfucker. Like it might be from injuries, realistically, but he's
also old.
He's also very old.
He's old. He doesn't look like he's a young guy, you know? He
tries
tries to look like a young guy.
In the late 50s.
But there he is fucking doing the Matt Hardy stumble to the fucking ring. Takes his time getting in. The people in the ring are holding there waiting. Look like they want to take a nap like this on top of them because like we're waiting for your spot and you're fucking missing your crutches or your walker to get the fuck in the ring. And then he finally gets in the ring, barely runs the ropes, does like a clothesline or some bullshit, drops him down, and does a frog splash. Can't even get his arms to go in to do the fucking splash, dude. Like it was such a horrible fucking run-in, dude.
That's why he's in a 5-way dance because other people are gonna do all the work.
Oh, for sure.
That's all that is. It's just he's there for the name for the New Japan part of the fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Just like Gabe Kidd's part of the New Japan for the bad guys. That's all that is.
It's horrible.
I mean, I can't talk shit to him without talking shit to like Matt Hardy and stuff like that, which we've had before in the past. But it's like it is what it is. Like, if they keep on paying you, I'll just keep on showing up, right?
Yeah. On the other side of the match, you got Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, Will Ospreay, Darby Allin, and of course, fucking no legs. No legs.
Like he just got off a fucking horse.
No legs, Tanahashi. Fucking no walk, Tanahashi.
He walks like
Walker,
Saddam
Tanahashi.
Hussein on fucking South Park. Hello, friend. Hello, guys. Yeah.
Hey, guy. Come on, guy.
Come on, guys.
Hey, guy.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, hey, Satan. I'm still waiting to see if Matt and Nick are gonna fucking start their own promotion. They might as well just buy New Japan on their own and fucking rebuild it. But
is that the case? Is that still the rumor that they're gonna start the promotion?
I don't know because
I don't see why not.
They haven't done anything.
I don't say why they will. Like, if I could see why Cody left because he wanted that push, and at the tail end of the AEW thing, he was just getting booed and it just wasn't working for him. I get that.
But it had a lot to do with his stories, and he was not a good storyteller. Think about it.
He needed help.
If you saw a lot of the things that he did over there in AEW, they were a lot of failure stuff, especially that stuff with that English boxer Anthony Ogogo with Big Show and all that. That was horrible. A lot of that shit was horrible. Doing the weigh in there, can't even work the fucking scales, all that bullshit, trying to make it like a big fight feel. And it was lackluster, and it fucking fell through, and nobody cared for it. That was like one of the biggest downfalls of a lot of that run that he had. The only thing he really had going for him was his fucking entrance, his theme song, and the way he would come out using the fucking middle of the stage.
I think at the end of the day, he needed someone to book for him. He wasn't ready to book for himself. Nope. And that's what it is. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm surprised.
He was doing it in the indies, but of course it's easy when you have the name that goes over every fucking time.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm surprised that it's even a fucking rumor that the Young Bucks would leave because they technically run that fucking show. And they run it fine. Like, it's good. It's good for what AEW is. Like, it's wrestling. The best wrestling, to be honest.
But do they need to be there?
No. I would say no. Yes, because the tag division still needs a boost. Mm-hmm. So, yes. Do they need to be there? Yes. But do they absolutely need to be there? No.
Because I feel like they can go and start their own thing.
Still be part of AEW? Like a
kind of pull back from having to do so many bumps and instead of just going in the back to be a producer for Tony Khan, go produce their own thing.
But
tell their stories.
Do you think they're like a together kind of situation, or is it just they have no affiliation anymore with AEW and they quit AEW?
I think they have affiliation because eventually maybe they build something new that's going to be like the farm to AEW.
That's what I'm asking. Like, do you think it's a farm system? They could be a farm system.
I think everything. I think all the stuff. I think that and nothing.
I was curious. Like,
yeah, you think too much. What I'm saying is, if they're going to do something, let them build a farm system for AEW. Since AEW doesn't have a farm system, they go on word of mouth. Hey man, did you hear about so and so over there and that indie place? And did you hear about so and so over the indie place? And they get them to come on and do a tryout. And hey, go ahead and let's put you on a match in a dark match.
Does Tony Parker.
Tony Parker has nothing to do with AEW.
Does Tony Khan fucking want that to happen if they fucking leave AEW?
If they're affiliated with it, I don't think it'd be an issue. If they're going to go off on their own and do something completely different and be competition, that's going to be an issue.
You think one of them got butthurt because their wife got fired? One of the Bucks' wives got fired?
It was Matt Jackson's wife that got fired because she couldn't do her fucking job and she couldn't do shit for fucking merch, which I know you're still pissy about. Yes, I don't think it has anything to do with that. It's been 2 years already. Let's get over it. Let's build a bridge. If you're smart, do you build something with your own money or do you build something with somebody else's money?
Someone else's money, always.
So why not use TK's money to build your farm system? To go get off of TV and go run this farm system and maybe be on TV with that, but just to get more people involved to go start building that brand and then start using that to help fucking go over there. So it's not Ring of Honor because Ring of Honor has its own stable, its own name, and Tony Khan's fucking with Ring of Honor. So you have your own fucking IWP fucking place to fucking wrestle, which farms into both of those systems.
That's my ask is why would Tony Khan fucking promote that when he has ROH for that whole reason?
Because they're not using ROH like that. A lot of it they're not. Yeah, I get they're doing some of it with the championship belts, but how many wrestlers are they really pulling from over there to put on their TV shows? They have plenty to put on their TV shows. They just don't.
They're a bloated system.
Thank you. That's why they should be pushing more in Ring of Honor, and they have because all the people that used to be on Rampage are in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, Queen Amidala,
the fucking
Megan
frat
Bain,
boys.
the frat boys.
Yes, a lot of the stars that they were using as enhancement talent on Rampage are in Ring of Honor. So they're gonna get tired of those names too. Where do you bring the new talent in? How do you get the new talent into the system?
From D&Ds.
Instead of just going to fucking, hey man, go check out this fucking indie show and let's pull him and give him a contract. Instead of fucking them, make your own indie show that's gonna help. That is made for that.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm still skeptical about them even making their own.
If you can do it where Tony Khan doesn't have a say but his money's in it, why not? Because you're gonna give those stars a good place that even has a decent sound system, pyro, and a good ring, compared to a lot of indie places that have none of the above.
That's the hard part, is to convince. I wonder how they convince Tony Khan to give him money without him having any input. It's your money. It's my money. Like where the fuck is the kickback to it?
We farm and build stars so you can hire them. The upcoming generations need a place to learn and a place with a name to learn. Hello, everybody went to OVW before they came to WWE.
Yeah.
So this would be their OVW. Because you had WWE, WCW, and what else? ECW.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the main places you wanted to go. But where did you go before then?
You had the power plant for WCW. You had Hardcore Haven for ECW, and you had OVW or FCW for WWE.
So let the Bucks do their own. And Tony Khan fucking funds it, so that way he has first picks at all the good drafts that he wants to pick when it's time.
Or maybe he does.
Hello?
Maybe he doesn't fund it. Maybe he does the OVW style where they fund their own shows, they do all their own thing, but AEW will promote some of the wrestlers on some pay-per-views.
You need competition, even though there's no competition, for LFG. This is how you're going to do it. You need competition for the farm or whatever the fuck WWE's, the ID prospect. This is how you're going to do it. With the Bucks name attached to it.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, we could do that. You could do that. The LFG thing is the biggest thing. And the farm system, because NXT is its own show like Ring of Honor at this point.
Yes.
So,
because
they're not leveled up. You have LFG.
You're not starting off at NXT anymore.
Mm-mm.
You used to start.
You're in Evolve now, too.
You used to start at NXT. Now you start at LFG and fucking ID.
And Evolve.
Yeah, Evolve. Yeah, that too. Sure.
That's the ID show.
Okay, yeah. So. Yeah, and they have their own belts over there.
They have their own belts.
Yeah. So, AEW needs that. Let some of your names go over there. Pull some of the fat out of the bloated to help those. Bring them up and they have their own fucking system. So that way, not every prospect is going to get fucking hunted down by WWE, and AEW can fucking get some good people. Or get some up-and-comers that are going to fucking help keep... We're only 6 years into AEW. This 7 year is this year. It's 2019, right? Am I math off? So are we 6 years this year or 7?
This is I think it started late 19.
It's 6. So this year is 6. Next year's 7.
7 year itch and the company goes flat.
So you need that, dude. You need that. Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay. I mean, I can see it. I can see it.
I gotta sell it to you, right?
You gotta sell it to me, and I can see it that way, because other ways I'm like, I just don't see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
If especially with the Bucks saying, well,
especially
we won out. That's
AEW, well, think about it, dude. Fucking, they don't have a lot of TV time to do shit anymore. As of late, they got over as being jobbers, which is cool.
It's funny.
But if you pulled all your hot stars off in New Japan, where else are you gonna pull your hot stars from?
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
That's right, Steiner math. And speaking of that, we got the AEW World Championship, Hangman Adam Page versus MJF, and we kind of already went through that already. So let's see how it goes. Because man,
what is your prediction for that match?
My prediction is Hangman keeps it.
I agree. Hangman keeps it. And this match, this show, yes, he keeps it.
And MJF catches in and all out.
He becomes the ultimate opportunist. He takes over that moniker because he needs to.
Because he's gonna do it in Canada, in Edge's hometown, and pull an Edge.
You think Edge gets an opportunity to fight for the championship? It might be his last match. I don't know, or he just is this whole Christian thing kind of just staying that route.
This whole Christian thing is where it's gonna stay.
Okay, because they obviously have a match this week. I mean, are they built on this match? Edge versus Christian. Yeah. You said Killswitch, and Kip Saban. So we'll see. I guess it's gonna be an interesting build up because the following week is Clash in Paris.
Clash in Paris, the last Peacock pay per view, right?
Last Peacock pay per view.
Mm-hmm. The last free one you get, or the last $4.99 one you're gonna get.
Yeah, and then you get WrestlePalooza, and then you get WrestlePalooza for the first ESPN pay per view, and it's already almost sold out in Indiana.
That's crazy.
Well, because wasn't SummerSlam there? Or,
yeah.
So
yeah,
they're climbing for some more.
They are, which is cool. There you go.
It's probably gonna get a lot of fanfare because of ESPN.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a big thing.
So you had Slammer. See, that's weird. Oh no, that's Slammiversary. Then what did they show yesterday on
Slammiversary Fade to Black?
There you go. So it's just another version of Slammiversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Emergence. NWA had their 77th anniversary show. We had the G1 Climax Finals,
which was lackluster. Apparently, that's what they said, that the pay per view itself.
Well, let's see. On the card, a bunch of matches. Takeshita versus Evil.
They said that was probably the best match on there was Takeshita because they took each other to the limit.
With House of Torture.
Yeah, and Evil's older guy.
So Takeshita won.
Uh-huh.
Winner earns the right to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom. So he's going to fight Zack Sabre for it. And then you had House of Torture versus TMDK, where Zack Sabre Jr. is a part of. Hartley Jackson, Owa, Fujita, and then House of Torture has their people. Takahashi, Narita, Nagai, and Sho. House of Torture won. Then Bullet Club War Dogs, that's the one. David Finlay, Guido, Drilla Maloney, and Taiji Ishimori versus Shingo Takagi, Hiromu Takahashi, Yoda Tsuji, and Daikai Nagai. Well, Bullet Club War Dogs won that one. Then he had Tanahashi, Umino, and Imura versus United Empire, which is Great-O-Khan, Colin Newham, and Jacob Austin Young. So they're keeping the UE going. They have other people in there.
Interesting.
The more people in House of Torture.
It's only a lot of stables, huh? In New Japan.
Sanada, Don Fail, and Kanemaru versus Tiger Mask 4, El Fantasmo, and Bolton Oleg. House of Torture won that one. Toriano, Master Wado, and YOH versus El Desperado, Yoshihashi, and Taguchi. There's a lot of three-way match, like 3-on-3 matches. It's weird. The first 3 won. The tag team, Taichi and Kojima versus Maccabi and Marashima.
You're saying Godzilla names to me.
The first 2 won. And then submission. I don't know who these are. Dude, I mean, these are all the things that are on here. And obviously, dude, like, if we don't know them, do you really have a bunch of people that are watching all this shit?
Only diehards. I get it. Only diehards.
Yeah. I'm surprised I got through all that.
I'm surprised you got pretty far with the names. I would have fucking tapped out.
And then New Japan. Damn! Coming up on September 7th, Blue Justice 16. Blue Justice 16. That's the next one. And then they have Destruction in Kobe 2025. That's in the late September 28th. So they got some more events coming up. So they're trying, they're pushing. They got their people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But what is next? Forbidden Door, and then also at the same time as NXT Heatwave.
There's that. What's the card for that one?
Let's see. Tanahashi Talamata. No, I'm kidding.
I was like,
you got the number 1 contender triple threat match for the women's championship. Jada Parker, Lola Vice, and Kalani Jordan.
Woo!
And then you have Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe.
Okay.
Yeah!
And then you have JC Jane, the champ, the TNA World. This is the TNA Knockouts World Championship triple threat. JC Jane, the champion, versus Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance.
Damn!
And the NXT Tag Team Championship. The 2 members of Dark State who will compete in the match have not been announced. So it's
What? What? Shut up, bitch!
So they're trying to put some people together, and it's a mixture of.
Goodbye.
I want that one.
And then you have August 31st, Clash in Paris. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Uso, LA Knight 4-way. Cena, Logan Paul, Naomi, and Stephanie Bacare. Now we got to see what they're going to happen for that since Naomi's prego.
You think that she has one more match or
No, she already left the belt in the ring.
tournament?
Yeah,
4-way. It'd have to be a 4-way, maybe a ladder match.
no, I think it's gonna be Stephanie's already a sure thing because she won. She was supposed to fight for it. I think it's gonna be her versus Io since they keep pushing Io.
Yeah, or her, Io, and Rhea.
Could be her, Io, Rhea, and Asuka.
Yeah. Who wins that one? You think Stephanie's ready for a main championship on the roster?
Why not?
I don't think the build-up was fast enough. It was very fast. I think had she fought Naomi, well, that would have made sense. But because she's not,
Okay, you want to compare that to Julia holding the U.S. Championship, who had no build up and nothing, and hasn't done shit with the belt.
I wasn't okay with her winning that belt.
But I'm just saying,
Zelina have that belt.
I could care less of what you think about it. I'm just comparing apples to apples when you're saying it's too quick of a build up for her to hold on to the belt.
That's a mid-card belt. So I can still see that happening. If they give Stephanie Bacare the fucking IC championship,
it should not be a mid-card belt yet because it doesn't have enough prestige under it.
Still mid-card.
You don't have enough people holding it. You give it to somebody else and you're supposed to do something with it and they haven't booked her for fuck. It's a waste.
It's a waste.
It's a waste.
For Julia, yeah. That's a
but
waste.
You'll see Stephanie Bacare every fucking Monday night on Raw holding that damn title. That's the Raw title. She will be there for every one of them. And the people are behind her right now. Why wouldn't it? It makes sense. You're going to give it to Rhea again? You're going to give it to Io again?
They might. WWE way?
You're going to give it to Asuka again?
Yeah, they might.
Yeah. Stephanie Bacare is not fucking...
Way. Or however you say it.
Is not fucking... what's that bitch? Jade Cargill.
No, she's not.
So there you go. She was the double fucking champion in NXT. And everybody had eyes on that shit. Why would you not put a belt on Stephanie? If you're not going to fucking take Becky Lynch off the fucking IC title, she needs a World Heavyweight.
Yeah. We'll see how that lands.
Yeah.
WWE is fickle about shit like this. Especially now that they're going to have another pay-per-view.
You're not WWE.
In September.
You're just a fickle bitch.
It's WrestlePalooza.
What?
They're going to try and build that one up. If it's an ESPN exclusive.
Well, before that, you have the WWE Worlds Collide Las Vegas. And right now, Vikingo versus Mysterio for the AAA Mega Championships on there.
Dom Mysterio?
Dom Mysterio versus Vikingo for the Championship AAA. They already had a thing on it because of
Are they going to have...
AJ fucking it up. So
Is AJ going to fight Mysterio for the IC Championship at fucking Clash of Paris?
Nope.
Maybe? No?
it's not on the card.
Interesting.
You will have to wait and see what happens on...
Tomorrow? No, that's Monday. It's a Monday championship, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's up to that right now because they haven't put together the one for September 20th. For All Out.
WrestlePalooza. All Out.
Mm-hmm. They're just fucking coming up off the cuff with this shit because they're...
Jesus Christ, dude. That's a
no
lot
idea
of
what to do.
That's a lot of wrestling. God damn.
That's a lot. And you're talking about fucking moving something really quick without storyline. Look what they're doing. They're not giving you time for a storyline. You gotta have shit. You gotta have something to have enough time to fucking evolve with things, right? How you gonna do it? You got fucking less than 6 weeks. Figure it out,
luck, baby. We're gonna do less than 6 week thing too. We're gonna do it.
Yep.
We're gonna fantasy book.
And they're all gonna lose.
We're gonna do it. We'll just we'll be biased on every championship you pick.
And if fucking someone's gonna blow up the fucking arena, and there you go.
There you go. That's how my pay-per-view ends.
Mm-hmm.
A mass shooter comes in and starts killing people, and then they fight. The screen just goes in black. Boom. Done. Did I spoil it?
We here at BTR do not condone the actions that Randy has put out there, but they are gonna blow up the.
Don't tell me down, you piece of shit! Shut your mouth!
They are gonna blow up the limousine, though.
The limousine always gets smashed or blown up.
That's right.
So, regardless, another great Bell to Bell Thursday night edition.
Bell to Bell Thursday, baby.
Beyond
the
Ropes.
Let's go.
Make sure to hit that Dom Mysterio 619.
Oh, they do the frog splash.
Dom Mysterio's Frog Splash on that follow and subscribe buttons, so you can get notified whenever we drop a new episode on Spotify, YouTube, or the socials at Beyond the Ropes Pod for Retro Relapse. That's him, aka Fernando. Randizzo. Stay tuned for more stories, more violence,